compensation plan. And with that, our presenter today, we're so grateful for him, his expertise. He's been in this industry over, I want to say, you'll have to correct me, Jorge, but at least over 30 plus years is my understanding. He is an expert in so many ways, has worn so many hats in our industry, but he is an absolute expert when it comes to comp plans, our industry. Please put your hands together, everyone, for Mr. Jorge. Grateful that you have you here. Thank you so much.
Craig, so glad to be here. Can you hear me okay? Just want
I
to
can
make
hear
sure.
you great, and I'm just going to mute and let you take it away. We got some great people. I've got the chat open. I can kind of look. Hey, by the way, we'll give another shout out. Hey, Terry from Lake Tahoe, Nevada. Jorge, take it away, sir. Thanks so much for being our expert guest today for our Cloud9 compensation plan. We'll have the replay up this afternoon. Thank you, Jorge.
Sure. No, thank you for having me here, Craig. Guys, maybe some of you know that Craig and I go back away many, many, many years, and it's always been an honor for me to share this life path with Craig. Very proud of you, Craig, and everything that. I mean, it's so exciting what Cirrus is doing at the moment. It is just unbelievable what is coming. So it is a very good time, guys, everybody, to talk about the business side of things. How does the compensation plan work? And if any of you are listening or hearing about the compensation plan for the first time, don't worry. It may sound a little bit new, overwhelming, maybe for some at the beginning. Just maybe not different to the first time we used our smartphone in our lives or our computer. And nowadays, hey, you can do it with your eyes closed, right? It's so second nature now. It's so embedded in our brain. The compensation plan works the same way. Is something also refreshing that Cirrus Networks is doing compensation plans in a way that it is very simple. There's no complications, I would say, in this compensation plan. And let's get started then. I guess the first thing that I would say about this compensation plan, it is all about the person that you're talking to in terms of what they want to do. There's two different ways to earn in this compensation plan, depending on their passion, depending on how far they want to take their business, or what is the role they want to play in a business. So there's two ways. They have a choice between being an affiliate or being an associate. What is the difference between these two? An affiliate is aimed to talk to customers, and that's it. They're not necessarily interested on building a team, creating residual income in a different way. They just want to reach out to customers. And guys, there's a huge, huge population of affiliate-oriented members out there. We just need to reach out to them and let them see what Cirrus Networks has for them. So the affiliate compensation model is very straightforward, and I will explain in 30 seconds. For any order that their customer places anytime, a customer that they refer, they get 20% of the commissionable volume. That's it. Now, there's an extra bonus they can earn, and it's based on performance. If by the end of the month, they actually accumulated 500 PV. What is PV? Well, every product that they're offering out there to customers that they are buying for themselves, every product that Cirrus Networks is offering out there is linked to a personal volume amount for qualification. For example, a full node, it has a price and it has a volume attached to it. A mini node, the price I believe is $99.99, but the volume is 100 PV. So when the person is selling products and accumulates throughout the full calendar month, from the first day of the month to the last day of the month, they accumulate 500 PV. That includes any products they are purchasing for themselves, and plus any products that they are selling to customers. Then they get to earn an extra 10% on every single customer's purchases as well. So they already earned the 20%, but then at the end of the month, they may get an extra 10% commission. Now, remember this extra commission, they could be also earned by in a second way, which is when they create 1,000 QV from new members as well. So that means that maybe they brought in a new person who became an affiliate, happened to be that way. Okay, well, and this person purchased a full node. Well, they qualified already. This affiliate already qualified to receive that extra 10% at the end of the month. This performance bonus or builder bonus, if you will, we're going to hear about it again on the second part of this conversation, which is how the associates compensation plan works. But so far, for affiliates, in a nutshell, these affiliates want to reach out to customers and make a 20% of what the customers buy, and then probably an extra 10% of what their customers bought at the end of the month. Let's talk about associates. Now, this is a different vision, different kind of a person who has a vision of building a residual income. This associate is going to reach out to customers as well, yes, but also will reach out to other like-minded people who want to build a business globally and be able to build a residual income as well. So in this case, the associate is going to be inviting other customers, affiliates, and even associates who wants to do the same as they are doing. The compensation plan for associate is what you have in front of you on the screen right now. And I will explain each one of these sections shortly. But what we're going to start with is, what are the requirements to get to the different ranks? As you can see, my cursor here, my mouse is pointing out to Cloud 1, Cloud 2, Cloud 3, etc. And that is going to be based in 3 elements. Number 1, that our associate is generating in sales and personal purchases, a combination of both, at least 100 PV. Again, that PV, remember, that is the volume value that each product has. That is the first requirement. That is going to happen pretty much naturally when somebody is active and consuming or using the amazing SaaS products of Cirrus Networks. So that is going to also add any customers that they may have reached out to during the calendar month. And these amounts that you're seeing here for qualification goes for the whole calendar month. This can happen between the first day of any given month to the last day of that given month. So the first requirement, 100 personal volume. Second requirement, as this person is creating a team to work with, and it can be anywhere pretty much in the world, these people who are also inviting other people or consuming other products or reaching out to other customers, all of those sales are going to be counting all those PVs or personal volumes for each one of these people, and will accumulate throughout the month. And that will generate maybe 500 or 1,000 or 2,000 or 4,000 or 40,000 or 130,000 or 750,000 points inside of a calendar month. Depending on those 2 factors and a third one that I'm going to mention, you can be paid as a Cloud 2 or a Cloud 6 or a Cloud 8, etc., all the ranks that you see on your screen. What is the third factor? We want to make sure that we are compensating the people who are working the best, the most, and building teams and leadership in this section of the compensation plan. So the third requirement here is, do you see the group volume? Let's say I'm going to take Cloud 5, for example. My group volume is 10,000 PV accumulating between myself, my customers, and every single person in my enrollment tree, my organization, people that I enroll and they enroll and they enroll. Okay, so if my goal is 10,000, the third requirement is telling me that no more than 70% of those 10,000 can come from one single person or leg in my organization. I'm going to make an example. Let's say that I personally reached out to, I'm just going to make up a number, right? Let's say 10 people who are also building, 10 associates. And one of these associates alone, his organization is generating 8,000 points this month. Cool. That's awesome. I'm going to get paid on the 8,000 points completely. However, if I'm reaching out to be 10,000 points total, when I add up the other, we call them legs, the other branches of my organization, the other 9 in this example that I'm using, I just randomly or arbitrarily mentioned 10 legs, right, that I have. Well, when I add up all of them, I'm trying to reach out to 10,000 points. The third requirement is telling me we're only going to count 70% of this 10,000, meaning 7,000 points from each leg. That person who has 8,000 points is going to contribute with 7,000 to my 10,000 qualification. Clarification here for you guys. I am still going to get paid on the 8,000. I'm still going to get paid on all the volume. What I'm telling you about this is just the requirement to be qualified for the rank for the month. I hope that makes sense. So having said that, and now that I know how to qualify for each rank, and please feel free to ask questions here in the chat, we're going to the different earning centers, or how am I going to earn commissions. The first one is a weekly commission. Do you see here, it says level 1, 20%. This commission is going to give, or is going to pay or earn you 20% of any person who is your customer or who is on your first level of qualification. What is the first level? That means that you personally referred that person into Cirrus Networks. In my example that I was using, I chose to say 10. I have 10 front lines or first level people, 10 legs who are building as well. Well, each one of those 10 is part of my first level. And in a weekly basis, anytime that they purchase product, I will get paid 20% of the commissionable volume for that product. That is going to be paid weekly. Then at the end of the month, we will see the other 3 earning centers. At the end of the month, we will pay the rest of the levels. Let's say that now I am a Cloud 8, for example, for this month. I already got paid the 20% on the weekly commission. By the end of the month, I am also going to get paid 5% on the commissionable volume of all of my frontline people and their customers, and also another 5% of their people, and another 2%, or 3% here, if I'm a Cloud 8, of their people. That payment is called the uni-level commission, and is going to be paid at the end of the month. This payment has a very interesting feature. We call it the special dynamic compression. What does that mean? That means that let's say that I'm a Cloud 8 and I have a people or somebody on the 4th level over here. My Cloud 8 won't allow me to earn from this, it's the 5th level, 5th level over here. Since I am not going to be earning from that, that is going to compress up to the next enroller I have, or above me, who is a Cloud 9 or Rainmaker 1, to get paid that commission that was not paid for me, because the company is not keeping anything unpaid. It is always going to pay out to somebody who is actually promoting and leading other groups. So that special dynamic compression can represent thousands of dollars in a difference for your check. So you may say, hey, Jorge, but if I'm a Cloud 8, and then that means that am I getting any compression from Cloud 6 and lesser? And the answer is yes. Anyone who is in your leg 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, who is a Cloud 6 or lesser, since they're not collecting on the 4th level, that is going to go to the first Cloud 7 or Cloud 8 above them, who may be you. So that is going to let you get deeper and deeper into your organization. So that is the first monthly commission, is the uni-level commission. The second one is the check match. Once we have paid the uni-level commissions to everybody, Imagine your organization, a lot of people are getting paid the Unilevel commission. Now, in addition to what you earn for Unilevel, we're also going to pay you a check match on all of your personally enrolled members or associates who are earning that Unilevel commission as well. So remember my example, I think I said, let's pretend that I have 10 people that I enroll directly. Well, out of whatever whatever Unilevel commission Mr. Number One had, I'm going to be matched from a 10% up to a 15% of their commission. For example, if that person made $1,000, I'm just going to make up a number to explain what this means. If that person that I enroll made $1,000 on the Unilevel, great. I am going to get up to $150 match just for that reason, in addition to what I've already earned. Now, imagine this person that I'm, and I can have 10 people like that, right? Or 20 or 30, or there's no limit how many I am enrolling into the company. These people may have also their own people earning the Unilevel commission, and I can check match on theirs as well, on their commissions as well, and I can go check matching up to 3 levels deep on my enrollment tree. So that, as you can see, what is the message here so far with these 2 monthly commissions is, of course, I help create organization, duplicate, and help my groups to grow. But then with the check match, the more they grow, I also get a direct match on what they made. I need to be Cloud 5 or above to get the check match, but that also contains the special dynamic compression that I explained up here. And the third and last commission that we're going to pay monthly is, out of the first level people that I brought into the company, again, we have the option for the builder bonus. This is an optional. You can earn it every month. If you close the month with 500 PV or more, that means your personal purchases plus those from your customers. Or you have 1,000 points made in new signups. Either or, it doesn't matter which one, but that will qualify you for the month to add an extra 10% on all of the people that you personally enroll on all of their purchases as well. So that is the third and last monthly commission. And I think that actually explains the whole compensation plan. Summarizing, if I want to be an affiliate, you can tell me, hey, Jorge, you just focus on bringing in customers and sell the SaaS products and the nodes to customers, and you will get 20%, maybe even 30% on them. Second option, Jorge, if you want to develop teams, develop a residual income, a little bit more of a bigger vision, if you will, then you want to be an associate. And this is the compensation plan that is going to pay you 4 commissions. Number 1 is a weekly, first level, 20%. Number 2 is a monthly, which is the rest of the Unilevel from level 2 to 6, and it's going to compress up. Number 3 is your check match. And number 4 is your builder bonus, potentially another 10% on all of your personally referred people that you brought in. So, Craig, I think we have covered the whole compensation plan. One thing that I like about this compensation plan is so simple, is not complicated compared to many other compensation plans out there, and it's very straightforward. Anyone knows what to do, when to do it, and just let the compensation plan work. If anybody, if this is too much information for anybody here on this call, that is totally fine. I always use the analogy of if you're going to buy a car, you have 2 options, 2 kind of people. One are the people who really know about cars and engines and horsepower and all the little things and technical stuff, and they can really devour and enjoy that technical spec sheet of the car. And then there's us mortals like yours truly, who just wants to drive the car and turn on the stereo or the sound system and just enjoy the ride. This compensation plan allows you to just do that. Just do the activity. You will get paid handsomely. And once you're ready, you can get into the spec sheet, which is what we are doing here today. Craig.
Jorge, fantastic job. We got a little shout out from Brenda. Yeah, when it comes down to it, you want something simple that could essentially be put on one page, which is what we've got. And so appreciate your time and energy. We're going to get this replay up, and then maybe we can do this again in the future with you, Jorge.
Anytime.
It's always a pleasure.
Absolutely. Anytime. I'll be happy to.
All right. Well, hey, everyone, have a fantastic afternoon. We hope to see you tomorrow evening, 6 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Mountain. We'll hear from Mr. Bob Steed. Bring your contacts, your friends, your associates, your loved ones, anyone, right? Let them know about the Noti community and what's happening here with Cirrus Networks. Again, remember, everything in the future will be tokenized, and you have the opportunity to share it right now. Jorge, thanks to you. Thanks to everyone who attended. And we'll see you next time. Check out the replay in your back office under webinar replays. Thanks, Jorge. Bye-bye.